Hey you guys, this is me. I'm doing a little something different. I told you there's all kind of things that happens here, with evolution of a woman. And one thing that I do like to let you guys know is I do enjoy cooking. Of course, I farm as well. Every now and again when I get an opportunity to get out there, my grandmother's been doing it for a while. But today I found this recipe and let me give you a little hint. Hey y'all! Y'all know who that is, Paula Dean. And what I found on the box of her all-purpose flour was Southern Drop Shortcake biscuits. And these biscuits are the bomb. Let me tell you, they're the bomb. Anyway, it's a pretty easy recipe to follow. I'll also post it on my Facebook wall if you guys want it. Inbox me as well. If you have any other ways that you cooked it, let me know. But take your pictures, post it up there, show people that you do know how to cook or you're trying to cook. A lot of us as women, we don't do it as often, and we need to start teaching these young kids how to do it. Anyway, let me tell you about the ingredients. The ingredients is as follows. You have 2 cups all-purpose flour, and of course I use the Paula Deen all-purpose flour, and you can find that at any dollar store, Dollar General to be exact. And of course you could buy and purchase things at the dollar store with your EBT card. It's about $1 or so, or $2. Either way, it's not that expensive. You have 1 tablespoon of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons brown sugar, and make sure that it's packed, 1/2 a cup unsalted butter, diced, 2/3 cups, plus 1 tablespoon of milk, 1 tablespoon of heavy cream, and 2 teaspoons of sugar. Now mind you, in the recipe I didn't use the tablespoon of heavy cream or the sugar, and I'll explain that a little later on in the video. However, you can use it as well, and I'll explain where she uses it in this recipe. Now, for the directions, you want to make sure you preheat your oven at 425 degrees. And in a medium mixing bowl, sift together your flour, baking powder, and salt. If you guys don't have a sifter, y'all need to, you know what? Get a sifter, please, would you? Okay. And you want to make sure everything's blended well. There isn't any lumps of baking powder because that does lump up every now and again. But after you do that, you want to add your brown sugar and butter. This is the part I like about Paula. Using your fingers, blend the mixture until it resembles coarse meal. And for a long time I didn't know what coarse meal looked like, but I finally got it this morning for some reason. I was like, oh, that's what it looks like, coarse meal. It really does. And I have a picture of it right here, see? Now, you add your milk and stir until it forms a dough. And you know how when you open up a package of biscuit, how the dough looks like. You want to make sure it's not too moist. Always pour in a little bit of liquid at a time. It's easier to pour in liquid than it is to add more flour and extra ingredients because your stuff will come out a hot mess. So just stir in a little mix at a time and make sure it forms a dough where it looks just like the stuff you get out the store. Now this is where you drop the dough in 8 mounds on a parchment lined baking sheet about 1 inch apart. You don't have to roll this out, you don't have to make it look all extra pretty. The less you work with it, the better. Now this is the part where it says use your heavy cream and your butter, but I don't want to do it, but I'll go ahead and mention it for you. It's brush tops with heavy cream and sprinkle each with sugar. Again, if it's already got enough sugar in it, these biscuits are a little sweet, and it's according to what you're going to serve it with. I wouldn't say it, but the heavy cream and the sugar does give it a nice little glaze at the top. But again, that's just for your preference. And then you want to bake for 20 to 25 minutes or until golden. Allow the shortcake biscuits to cool. Cut each shortcake in half and top with your favorite sweetened berries and freshly whipped cream laced with sour cream. What I did with mine, as you can see here, I added strawberries and raspberries together. I didn't have any cream. You know, it is easy to make if you have whipping cream, but I didn't have any, so I just opted out of that and just served it with my breakfast today. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope it comes out well. Again, inbox me, send me pictures, send me videos, whatever. If you add something extra to it, honey, let me know. You know my email, it's maylodi@yahoo.com. Facebook is Shani Fenderson the author, or you could even follow me at shawneefenderson.com. Love you lots, guys. Smooches!